Hello guys, Ghost Godzilla Thunderbolt here, and I'm bringing you guys another set review. If you guys saw my Godzilla vs. Shimu set that I did already, which got 918 views, I figured why not do another one. So today's review, we are going over the new Playmates Toys Godzilla X Kong, the new Empire. Today's review, we are going over Kong vs. Skar King 2-pack. Yes, this is another 2-pack that I currently have. If you saw my Godzilla vs. Shimu review, this is another one I mentioned. So we're going to take a look at this Kong vs. Skar King. And we're going to take a look at... So first off, we're going to take a look at Kong. Let's take a look at Kong first, and let's get a closer look at his details. Starting with Kong's head. As you guys can see, we got nicely well done details around the head. You can see we got the nostrils, we got the eyebrows, you can see the eyes, inside the mouth. You can see the teeth. The mouth has nice well done details. One thing I noticed about this figure, as you can see, he got some little bit of detailing in his mouth there. You can see right down his mouth. He's got a little bit of detailing right down his mouth. I noticed that when I first got the 2-pack. As you can see, we got the ears etched in on the side of his head on both sides. You can see the wrinkling right here in between his eyes. So that's nicely well done, and the fur on him is nicely well done as well. You can see the fur on top of the head. It is sculpted very, very nicely. There's a little love about this figure. He's sculpted really nicely. I wish Godzilla Evolved had some nice sculpted in details a little bit. Now moving to his arms, you can see his arms have a different color, but we'll talk about that in a minute when we talk about paint job. So as you can see, we got nice more of that fur detail on his arm. As you can see there, nicely well done fur detail on his arm. In his hands, this was more of a holding pose. You can see we got the hands are nicely well sculpted. We got some wrinkling on the hands. Even on the back of his hands, we got the fur on his back of his hand, and we got the bare skin. And we got more fantastic fur detail on the side of his left arm. Now moving to his right arm, as you see, we got more of that fur detail. And let's take a look at the beast glove here. As you can see, we got HD 42. Here's the back. See, we got VT 61 is the same on the other side. The same on the other side was beast glove. So as you can see, it starts right here, goes on his arm here, and then it goes right here. You see, you got a little bit of fur detail there, the beast glove mechanical detail around his arm. And the beast glove itself looks really nice. So you can see the mechanical details on the beast glove. So I would take out the standard Kong with beast glove. As you can see, it has the same detail. And we got the bare skin on his hands again. You can see what they're on his fingers. And Kong does use this to his advantage. I have not seen the movie, so please do not spoil it for me. So you can see the beast glove itself. It's got some nicely well done mechanical details. You can see some panel lines there on the glove there. And we got same detail on the back of the glove. So you can see HD 42. It's got nice panel lines and everything. See, I like how they much catch the panel line mechanical detail on his beast glove. You see, we still got that fur detail even on the back of his arms. Now, moving to his chest and stomach, he has that muscular detail. See, we got some scarring right here on his chest. Yeah, you don't really see the scarring that well on this video because the paint right here kind of blocks that up. And we'll talk about that here in a minute. And I forgot, you can see he got more fur detail around his chin. You can see now back to his chest and stomach. He's got that nice muscular detail, which Kong does have in the movie. And we got more of that fur detail around his bare skin on his chest. And now moving to the legs. As you can see, he's got scar damage right there on his legs. This one is just clean. But nice fur detail on his legs. So you can see that there are nicely well done fur details on his legs. They managed to capture that. And we got more fur detail on his feet with the bare toes. See, they captured that very well. And on the bottom, they got some details on the bottom of his toes. Copyright information. Now moving to his back, we got a nice more fur detail on his back. Even the back of his head has got some nicely well done fur details. He's even got some fur details on his back. The fur detail on his back is just amazing on this figure. And you got more of that nicely well done fur detail, and we get more of that on the back of his legs. I mean, look at that. Nicely well done fur detail on the back of his legs, which is really nicely done, and on the back of his ankles. Got some nicely well done fur details. Now, for paint job, as you can see, this figure's got some different coatings of paint. And of course, we got like orange for the eyes, black pupils, but the eyes on mine are a bit wonky a little bit. I'm not sure if you can see that, but the eyes on mine are a bit wonky. If you guys can see that right there, his eyes look a little bit wonky on mine. And if you do get this figure, do check the eyes, because the eyes on mine look a little bit wonky. It's kind of strange. And of course, his teeth could use a little more work. You see, they're not nicely sculpted. They're just, yeah, the teeth could use a little more work. I would have add a little more detail on his teeth. But his teeth are painted like a dirty bone white. Nice fleshy tone inside the mouth. And this is where the figure pops more. You can see we got some yellow and orange and black shading on his chest. Because that's the glow effect from the lava when you first encounter Skar King. And we got more of that the orange shading right there on his beard. And we got more of that orange shading right here on his arm. But as you see right here, right there, where he painted over the hands, you can see the paint's kind of chipping away on that. Yeah, see, that's one thing I love about this figure. He's got nice yellow and orange and black shadings on his chest here. So they could add that because he's surrounded by the lava that he fights Skar King in. In his other arm, his right arm's got some orange shading. We got a little bit of shading right here on the beast glove. See, the beast glove is painted yellow. We got some silver in right here, but lucky he added a little bit of shading right here on his beast glove. Even his right arm right here has got some orange shading, and you can get some of that orange shading on his legs. So you can see the scarring right here on his leg. His left leg is just clean, but the rest of the figure is painted in like this grayish brownish color. As you can see, there's like a dark brown color. You can see that all the way down this figure's body. Yes, this figure is really nicely well sculpted. Now, most of you are wondering, how does this Kong compare to a standard Kong with beast glove? So as you can see, these figures they're the same figures, but one thing that this one has, you can see the scarring right here on his chest. So looking at a standard Kong with beast glove, you can see the scarring right here on his chest very well. But with this one, you can just barely see the scarring on his chest. You can just barely see it. So you got scarring here and scarring there, but you can just barely see the rest of the scarring. Just standing the figures side by side. This one's more of a darker brown. This one's more of a lighter brown. You can see that there. And they both got battle damage on the legs here. You can see both figures have that. And the beast gloves. The beast glove on the Kong that has the shading, you can see that there. This one just got the plain yellow on it. These are the only two differences I can spot between these two figures. Yeah, this one has more colorful shading, but this one is just being its own figure. Yeah, so the figure itself is really good. See, now the eyes on these two figures, they are the same, and the mouths are the same. One thing to spot was the shading on this figure. Yeah, so that is the side-by-side comparison. Now, how well does he move? Glad you asked. He's got articulation here on the neck. It kind of moves up and down a little bit, just like a regular Kong. It moves left and right. It's even got a hinge here in the shoulder. It can rotate a full 360. It's like the original figure. And it can go in and out, in and out. And we got a swivel here on the elbows. You got a bend here on the elbows, so you can see that there. He's even got a swivel here on the hands. It's kind of stiff. You'll get the same articulation in the other arms. Goes forward and back. Goes up and down. Which also is like that on the other arm. This one's got more range of movement. This one has more range of movement because you can put his arm up all the way like that. This one is kind of stiff. Oh, it goes up all the way like that. This one's kind of stiff. So it goes forward and back. Up and down. And they go up the exact same height. And you're going to get a swivel here on the beast glove. It can bend. But you're not going to get any wrist articulation on this figure because his hand's molded into the arm. But you're going to get a swivel here in the legs. A bend in the knees. He's going to get a bend here in the knees. So yeah, so that is it for Kong. Now we got one other figure we're going to take a look at. Alright, now we're going to take a look at Skar King. And this is the other figure that comes with Kong. So let's take a closer look at Skar King's details. So we're going to start with Skar King's head. As you can see, it's the same as the original figure. You got some wrinkling right here on his head. As he put on that, he kind of brings out a serious look. Yeah, but he's got some nice well done face details. So you got the ears, nice well done, sculpted into the head. We got the ears here. And we got the face, got some wrinkling on the face. We got his nostrils, his teeth. It's kind of doing that grin look on his face. So you've bent him just like that. Kind of makes him look more evil. Which he is in the movie. You haven't seen the movie yet. Yeah, but his face got some nice well done details. You can see some wrinkling detail. You can see right here on his head, on top of his head. Even around his head, you can see that there. On the other side of his face, you can see that. Top of his head, got some nicely well done sculpted in details. As you can see that there, nicely well done sculpted details. Now moving to his arm, you can see his arm. His arm's got some. It's the same as the original figure, but the paint on his figure is toned up a little bit. We'll talk about that here in a minute. So you got nice fur detail right here on his arm, same as Kong. Nicely well done fur detail on his arm. Moving down lower to his arm, because you got the bare skin on his arm. His hands are bare skin as well, but he's even got more fur detail on the back of his arms. You can see that there. Skar King's got some nicely well done fur details. So as you can see, you got more of that nice, fantastic fur detail on Skar King's right arm. So you got bare skin underneath his arm. Even gonna get more of that bare skin, but there's still some little bit of wrinkling right here on his arm. If you can see that. Even on the back of his arm, got some nice, well done fur details. And his hands are nicely well done. It's got some nice wrinkling detail. Now for the chest, I apologize if you can't see the chest very well. His whip slash is in the way. Yeah, see, as you can see, Skar King got some nicely well done details on his chest. You see, you got wrinkling detail on his here. And you kind of see the abdomen right here. It's got nice muscular details around his abdomen, which I really love about this figure. Got some nicely well done abdomen detail, nice muscular look on Skar King. So Skar King's got some nicely details. And we got more of that fur detail. Now moving to his legs. You see, we got nice, fantastic fur details on his legs. As you can see that there, nicely well done fur details on his legs. He's even got like that on his feet. See, his feet got some fur details. The bare toes are nicely well sculpted. Bottom of the toes, you don't get that detail on the bottom of his toes. Copyright information. And that was the number for him. Now moving to Skar King, the back of Skar King. See, as you can see, he's got nicely well done fur details on the back of his head. You can see his ears. And we got more of that fur detail on his back here. His whip slash is kind of in the way, but we'll talk about that here in a minute. Now, this figure's got some nicely well done fur details. As you can see right here on the back of his arm, got some nicely well done fur details. And you're gonna get that same fur detail on the back on the back of his left arm. As you can see, that it's a little bit white right here, but the fur is sculpted very nicely on his arm. And his back is nicely well sculpted. As you can see, the back is nice, got some nice well done fur details. And Skar King's booty. And the back of his legs. The back of his legs got some nicely well done fur details going all the way down his legs. Now, the paint job on this figure, he has the same paint job as the standard Skar King, but the paint on this figure is turned up more. You can see we got blue eyes and black pupils. You can see we got red across his eyebrows and a little bit on his face. His face is white, but he's got some red. He's got some red right here on his face. Looks like he's wearing some war paint. Yeah, so the teeth, the nostrils are painted well. The teeth could use a little more work, but that's okay. Yeah, but his teeth got kind of like a dirty bone color. He's even got black shading on his whip slash. As you can see, he's got black shading right here, and he's got more of that black shading on his chest, on his chest and stomach. He's got more of that black shading. See, we got the white and the red, and the white and the red and the black shade. It helps turn the paint up a little more. It's like a dark brown color, but it really helps this figure pop more. And we'll get more of that black shading on his shoulders. You can see right there, right here on his arm. We got more of that black shading. And he's gonna have the same paint job right here on like the original figure does. He got some paint right here. Focus. There we go. He's got orange stripes on his arm, nicely well done white, creamish color. Even the fur on him is pretty nice and red. And we're gonna get more of that black shading right here on his on his right arm. Got more white in there. And we're gonna get this one orange stripe right here on his arm. The white skin on him looks really good. And the red paint on his arms look nicely well done. Nicely applied. And his hair's just bare white. Now his legs got some black shading right here on his legs. What's what I love about this video, I like how Playmates took the time with the black shading right here on his legs. See, yeah, it really helps capture the look from when he's running his lava kingdom of his. And his feet and his little legs don't have that black shading. But he got some red and whites mixed in on his feet. And the back of Skar King is just one solid color. As you can see that there. It's got one solid color all the way down Skar King. It's just like a reddish orange color on Skar King. Yes, this figure's got some nice and well done details and paint applications. Stand him up real quick. Come on, stand. There we go. Now, most of you guys are wondering, how does he compare? Sorry, I was trying to get him stand out. There we go. So how does he compare to the original Skar King? So as you guys can see, there are two slightly differences between these two figures. So first up, as you can see, the faces are the same. They both got the same color. And notice the eyes on this version is a little more darker than this one. And the same whip lashes are the same on both figures. But this Skar King's got more of that black shading than this one. See, look at this one doesn't have that black shading. Well, this Skar King does. So as you can see, they both got black shading on the whip slash, and everywhere else. This one doesn't have that. And these two are the exact same figures. This one has turned up paint applications. Yeah, so the only difference I can spot between these two figures is the paint. This one has more of the black shading on it, and this one's just got the same thing. See, and now I'm gonna move our standard Skar King out of the way. Now, most of you wondering, how well does he move? You see, he's got articulation in the head. It kind of get the handles right here, so it just goes like that. But it kind of hinders on the whip slash. Of course, he does have arm articulation. It goes up that far. It goes forward and back. It goes up that far. You got a hinge here on the elbows. It can also swivel. So it goes forward and back, forward and back. Then you're gonna get wrist articulation, but it's very stiff on this figure. And like this on the other arm goes forward and back, goes up like that. Doesn't go up very high like Kong does. And you'll get the same articulation in his right elbow. Goes forward and back. Stiff right here and his left and his right fist. Now he does have some waist articulation, but it is very, very stiff. You can hear that. You can twist it forward and back, but it is very stiff. If you hear that, it has a tight joint in his waist. He's got a very tight joint in his waist. You're also gonna get forward and back on his legs, swivel in his legs, upside down on both sides. And you're gonna get a bend in the knee. It doesn't swivel, it just bends far back, so you can kind of like get ready to kick. Yeah, so he goes forward and back. Now he's very tricky to stand, so you gotta kind of make him stand. Now, but however, you can also take the whiplash off of Skar King. Let's see if I can do that. Let me just stand him real quick. And the whiplash. So as you can see, it does got some black shading. Got some black shading right here on the jaw. On the back here. Okay, but if you saw, you see this is flexible. So you can kind of straighten it out if you want. Now the way you're going to do this, you're going to put the whiplash in Skar King's holding hand. And just push it in like so. Now, Skar King can use his whiplash on Kong. I don't have to hold him here, he doesn't like to stand much. So as you can see, the whiplash doesn't come out of his hand, it's very well in there. Now Skar King can use his whiplash on Kong. Alright, now this 2-pack does come with one other thing. It does come with two things exactly. So here's the first accessory. And this also comes with a different version of the Hollow Up anti-gravity vehicle. So you can see it could use a little more work, but it's got some panel lines right here on the back. It's got more mechanical details on the back here. So yeah, so this is a really nice, well done touch to this 2-pack. It's nice. This is an extra accessory piece that this comes with. This is a different version of the Hollow Up anti-gravity vehicle. Yes, this is a new version of it. If you saw the one from Godzilla vs. Kong, that one looks different compared to this one. This one's a totally new Hollow Up anti-gravity vehicle. If someone wants to tell me in the comments what this really is, please let me know. But this comes with one extra accessory as well. This also comes with the lava diorama. This too comes with a diorama. You can see this is the thing to represent the lava kingdom that Skar King is controlling. So with this, you get two of these purple crystals. You see these are purple. If you saw my Godzilla vs. Shimu review, it means I got blue crystals. These ones, you get the purple crystals. You kind of have them displayed like around the lava kingdom. In the lava thing, I accidentally lost a piece to that there, so I can't find it. Yeah, so you get the lava diorama set with so you get everything with the set is the 2-pack. So you get the lava under the 4-piece diorama set, and it's the lava kingdom that you first see Skar King, and that's what Kong and Skar King end up fighting. So yeah, so I figure I'll show the lava kingdom. So how well will these two figures stack up next to our other figures? So here he is next to the standard Kong and the standard Skar King. So you guys can see, they go up perfectly next to your other Godzilla X Kong figures you guys may have in your collections. So you scale it perfectly with other figures. They're not too big, they're not too small, they're just right. So I figured why not show off what these two figures look like next to the standard figures. And here they are next to the Hong Kong Battle Kong and the Kong with Battle Axe from Godzilla vs. Kong. So you guys can see they too will go up perfectly next to your other Godzilla vs. Kong figures you guys may have in your collections. Yeah, so they scale up perfectly with your other Godzilla vs. Kong figures as well. Here they are next to the Playmates Burning Godzilla and the Playmates Final Wars Gigan. So as you guys can see, they do scale up perfectly with your other Playmates figures you guys have, but not all of them. So as you guys can see, they don't really go on that great scale with the Burning Godzilla figure or the Final Wars Gigan from Playmates. Yeah, so they don't really go on that great scale with these two figures. And here they are next to the two NECA figures, with the NECA Ultimate King Kong Skull Island version and the Godzilla Tokyo SOS Hyper Maser Blast version. Now I apologize if I'm holding the NECA Kong, he doesn't want to stand. As you guys can see, they don't go on that great scale with other NECA Godzilla figures you guys have in your collection. So you can see they don't go on that great scale with your NECA figures. And here they are next to two Bandai vinyls, so the Bandai Biollante and the Bandai Mecha King Ghidorah. So as you guys can see, they do go on great scale with your other Bandai figures, but they don't fit in that perfect scale with Biollante. Yeah, so they look good next to your Bandai Movie Monster series figures. And here is the box. As you can see, Godzilla X Kong, the New Empire, 4-piece diorama. Kong vs. Skar King, got a picture of Kong and a picture of Skar King. Godzilla X Kong, the New Empire. Bottom of the box, this illegal mumbo jumbo, shows you what you get. Other side of the box, one side with Godzilla and Kong, and here is the back of the box. Shows you everything you get in the box, the exclusive figures. This shows you what you get in the box. So what do you think? Is this 2-pack by now, skip or wait for a deal? So as you guys can see, this is a really good 2-pack. Yeah, so everything's included. Yeah, if you have the Godzilla vs. Shimu 2-pack, you want to get the Kong vs. Skar King 2-pack. It's worth it. Yes, don't hesitate, guys. This set could get expensive over time. Yeah. Let me know in the comments, guys, what you think of the Kong vs. Skar King 2-pack. Anyways, guys, this was Ghost Godzilla Thunderbolt, signing off.